We now want to show you something that happened several weeks ago in Richland County, South Carolina, when the coronavirus was starting to hit places like Washington State and New York, and some folks were not taking the warnings about the virus quite so seriously.
So we've been dispatched to a loud noise complaint. Someone called in, said they're having a very large party with the music, in their opinion, being excessive. So we're gonna go stop and see what we can see. What's going on, everybody?
We have people panicking at every part of the state.
Coronavirus quarantine zone. Awesome.
People worried about getting infected, people dying, and you guys are throwing a party based off of coronavirus.
Yeah, it was stupid. In hindsight, It was stupid. But yeah, none of us are sick. Because I talked to the girl that called Joe. I did talk to her.
The neighbors down there?
I honestly don't know who called.
The neighbor down there, the neighbor down there, they don't know that.
That's right.
People are told to self-quarantine, right?
You're right.
So what I see is I went out past this block, I see this, and I'm like, they're self-quarantine because they got coronavirus.
Is that why y'all got the plastic across the door,
It's
too?
a joke. No, it's
I'm just asking.
It's nothing
Like,
but a joke.
It was just a theme.
I'm just trying to see how much thought you put into it. That's all.
No, we put a lot of thought into it. We really
I mean,
did.
I see that. So, you know, how many people do you have over here?
Like
Not even
15. Like, it
I
was
got you.
very minimal.
So I'm guessing it's mainly because of the sign you put up, but.
Yes. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there was no.
So just out of curiosity, what were y'all thinking? Like, if you
It's
want.
bad taste. I agree.
Well, you know, some people just have different senses of humor, so.
No, and in hindsight, like, probably should not have done that because there are some older folk that live here.
Try to, I guess, be a little more conservative or whatever. And,
Absolutely.
yeah, I appreciate it. That'll probably make your neighbors feel a little better. So.
Yeah, it seems that way, right?
All right, so they were just trying to make a joke out of it. Some of the neighbors became a little concerned, thought maybe that they had coronavirus. None of them do that we know of or can tell at this point in time. So they're going to take the sign down, make it a little less stressful for the neighborhood, and they're going to go back to having their evening, drinking Coronas and all the other stuff. Really nothing criminal here, just poor decision on the sign to put up. And, I mean, they're not even being loud, no ordinances being broken or anything. So they're going to take care of that, and we're going to be on our way.
Now, to be clear, what we just saw there happened a few weeks ago before Columbia, where that occurred, had issued an emergency order limiting public gatherings to just 3 people. But, you know, Tom, I'll bet that, you know, these people now don't think that it's so funny. Sort of puts it all in perspective.
And you know, Dan, some people are still not taking this seriously. They've been busting parties all over the country, New Jersey, Florida, you name it.
Amazing. I mean, amazing that's still happening. But Sticks, now Tulsa has a stay-at-home order, which has now been extended through the end of April. How's that affecting the officers there?
Yeah, you know, it's there are city ordinances, you know, specifically for this, what we're dealing with. And, you know, my 23 years, never even heard of this ordinance. And officers are actually getting calls where they're having to go out to businesses and get-togethers and breaking up these groups so that they're not all together like this. I mean, it's kind of disappointing to see when people know they shouldn't be doing this, yet they're still doing it, tying us up, having to go out there and take care of it.
Yep. And some people are being charged based on certain things that are happening out there. So be careful if you're going to continue doing that.